looking up at the sky, see these clouds? I don't know what the terminology would be for these kinds of clouds, but they look, as I remember looking up at the sky as a child in the Midwest, in small towns and rural areas, and they're natural looking. But there have been clouds in more recent years, as I look up in the sky, that don't have that natural look to them. Like, it almost looks, well, the pollution, of course, is not natural. But I'm talking about, white clouds that get called chemtrails. Some people call them chemtrails, chemical trails, whatever. And I did see in these skies here, right where I'm walking, on Tuesday before the big fires, January the 7th, clouds that didn't look natural. And humongous, probably a mile high, a mile long, I don't know. And I could see one over the city of Pasadena and one kind of over the mountains. And I thought, that doesn't look natural, So, and I've seen pollution clouds. I've been up in Mulholland looking down on the city and out towards this area, even before I lived in this area, when I first lived in California. And I saw the brownish tinge in the clouds, and I knew that was from pollution in the air. So humans do interfere. So to say that humans don't interfere is just not true, when you can base that on experience living in small towns and rural areas as a child decades ago. So not all technology is needed or good, and we all should be able to contribute to the decision making of whether or not it is implemented. And even though it's created, doesn't mean that it has to be implemented on a large scale. I mean, the intranet and the internet existed long before it was introduced on a large scale to the whole world. So we need more input into that. And the more input that more people have, the better the outcomes will be. And the more that we'll avoid war, the more that we'll spend money in more needed ways and practical ways. There's enough for everyone to have abundance, to have what they need, at the very least. And I think we all know it, because that being natural is eternal. It's always that way when we contemplate our existence, why we're here. Humans didn't create this vegetation around me, that palm tree there, any of those palm trees. And we know that. Have a great day.